building looks familiar. It reminds me of a story.
Oh, an old story? Do tell.
Well...
I was walking home from work around 3 a.m., dead silent and empty until I saw these two figures, a man and a little girl. The little girl was running down the street, and she ran into the man and fell down. The hutch-stocking man just ran over the girl. I grabbed him and told him to apologize. A crowd began to form around this hideous man. To appease us, he gave us all 100-pound checks signed by a mysterious stranger.
Wow. How peculiar. But what was the man's name?
Hyde! Mr. Hyde, and we're never talking about it again.
Another day as a lawyer. What's this? My house? My dog? Everything I own? It's Mr. Hyde? Why is this on Dr. Jekyll's will? Who on earth would that be? I swear to nothing. Hello?
Hello, I'm Dr. Lanyon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Dr. Lanyon.
I'm friends with Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, really? I'm actually close colleagues with them. Oh, would you happen to know of a man he seems to be speaking of lately, Mr. Hyde?
I do not recall, but he has been talking about a lot of scientific mumbo-jumbo lately.
Alright. Well, thank you for your time. I hope you'll be on your way. It's nice meeting you. It's nice to meet another colleague of my colleague.
Alright.
You have a good day. Huh. Mr. Hyde. I will find him. Where is Mr. Hyde? You know, if you will play Mr. Hyde, I'll play Mr. C. Oh, there he is now. Oh, sir.
Yeah, what do you want?
Are you Mr. Hyde? I'm friends with Dr. Jekyll.
No, go away.
Oh, well, sir, before you go, I'm sorry to disturb you, but could you do me a favor and look at me? No one's really seen your face, and I've just kind of been wondering.
Be in touch.
Thanks. I'll see you later. Excuse me, sir.
Hyde, smash!
Who is that? Hello?
Hi there. I'm the officer here.
Hello, sir.
Do you know this man?
Oh, yes, yes, he's actually part of the parliament here in town, yes.
Oh,
indeed.
well, Mr. Hyde had actually killed him. Do you know where his whereabouts are? Where he lives?
Oh, yes, actually, he gave me his information one day. Here, I'll go find it and then I'll help you in any way I can.
Great. Wow, what a mess this place is.
Yeah, it's like you had to study for a WAP test or something.
I mean, like, look at this. He's left no trace. It's like he has no friends, no family, nothing.
Wow.
You know, since there's nothing here, I think we should just start throwing everything away.
Yeah, I agree. Wow. But who is this man? And where did he come from? Dr. Jekyll, have you heard about the news of Mr. Hyde?
Well, of course, but hasn't everyone?
Well, sure, but I was hoping since you two are kind of close, you might know where he could have gone.
Well, why would I know? Look, I can assure you that that man is gone and never coming back, and I am proud that I will never see him again.
But how can you be so sure?
Well, he sent me this letter. Here, you take it. I trust you more than I trust myself.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you get better soon. Oh, Mr. Butler, Mr. Pohl, right?
Yes, pool.
Has the mail come in today, perhaps?
I do not believe it has.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I must go.
Oh, thank you for your time, sir. Thank you. Ah, Mr. Guest, come on right in. Come right in. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I was hoping you could study a letter for me. I know it's your specialty, so if you could just look over this Mr. Hyde letter, that'd be fantastic.
Hang on, do you have one of Dr. Jekyll's documents?
Sure. Is there something wrong?
Interesting. The signature on these two letters is very, very similar.
Really?
And the handwriting is uncanny.
But why would Dr. Jekyll forge a letter from Mr. Hyde? Dr. Lanyon, I heard you were sick. What's wrong?
Dr. Jekyll diagnosed me. I have a few weeks to live.
What? But how? What are you sick with?
I've suffered a terrible shock that no man should have to go through.
Shock.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help?
You can read this letter, but don't read it until I'm gone. Don't. It's critical that you don't. Unless you want to end up like me.
Oh. Dr. Lanyon! Well, I guess now that he's gone, I can read this letter. Alright, he's dead, so I get to read. Don't read until Dr. Lanyon and Dr. Jekyll are dead? You know, it's good that we started doing these walks again, Mr. Enfield.
Indeed it is.
I've missed these nice cool breezes. The nice purr of the cats.
Oh, yes.
Hey, look at that.
Ah, Mr. Enfield, Mr. Utterson, I'm glad to see you. It's been much too long.
It's been so long, Dr. Jekyll. How have you been? You have been receiving visitors, and you've been working so hard out here. How are you doing? I like to see your lab's kind of busy in there. That's all right. I assume you're working hard. But anyways, how have you been? Tell me about yourself.
I do apologize, Mr. Utterson, but I've just been very busy lately.
Oh, strange. I wonder what's happening to that poor, peculiar man these days.
Perhaps he's become a monster.
Or no! Where in the world is Dr. Jekyll? I need to talk to him.
Well, the last I saw him, he was in his laboratory.
It's ridiculous. I need to talk to him about Mr. Hyde.
Well, we can talk to him. Master,
Go away.
but we have something we need to talk to you about.
I'm not accepting any visitors.
Wait, that doesn't sound like Dr. Jekyll. Have
Well-
you heard that voice before?
I have. It's come from the lab asking me to get these strange ingredients that are impossible to find in any market.
That's strange. Have you ever heard that voice concurrent with Dr. Jekyll's before?
No.
Wait a minute. I recognize that voice. That's Mr. Hyde. What's going on in here?
Look, it's Mr. Hyde. And he's dead.
What? Where's Mr. Jekyll?
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a trace of him, but look at this letter.
What? Wow. What a strange case this is. Dear Dr. Lanyon, hi, I got a letter from Dr. Jekyll. He says he wants me to have the ingredients in this box. Will you break open the locks for me?
Sure thing.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
Man, what did Dr. Jekyll have here? Man, it's still locked. Oh, there it is. What? How strange. He left instructions. Alright, let's get to work as a scientist with luscious locks. Okay, first instruction. Total failure. So close. Oh, what's this? I know what I'm making. It's just a tablespoon of that. Just a whip a dip of this. Just a splash of honey. And the most important ingredient, salt. Perfect. I wonder who could be at the door at this time of night. What if it's the man that is instructed by Dr. Jekyll? Hello?
Are you the man that made the potion for Dr. Jekyll?
Yes. Are you the man that's supposed to take it?
Yes, absolutely. Now where is it? Give it to me.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. Here you go. Just as requested and just as instructed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you want to see something that no man has ever seen before and lived?
Whoa. Well, I've come this far, and I can't let my curiosity get the best of me, but yes, I want to see.
Watch this!
Oh, what's happening?
I can explain. And you're probably going to be in such shock that you only have a couple weeks to live, but I can explain.
Wow. From Dr. Lanyon. Wow, it's almost too strange to believe. Wonder what Dr. Jekyll's letter had to say. Dear Mr. Utterson.
So I was thinking about how to handle this whole Mr. Hyde situation, and I decided it would be best not to hide anything from you. I decided to make this potion to let Hyde, my evil self, free. At first, I was able to control the transformation, but when things got out of hand and Hyde trampled that little girl, I tried to suppress him. It worked for some time, but then he broke free, thus causing the Carew case. Eventually, he took me over completely, and he forced us to switch between each other every 6 hours. I could only suppress him so much by drinking a potion constantly, and I had to keep him in my lab, but eventually, he completely took me over. I'm having to eliminate myself and leave my things to you, Mr. Utterson, and I hope that Mr. Hyde will eliminate himself as I did.
From Dr. Jekyll. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of this strange case.